Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Average Joes, and this is our weekly roundtable. Here with us, as always, we have Mr. Boss Nasty himself. What's up, man? And Christian, aka Islander Fig, and I'm mugging. I like it. I like it. So today, I want to talk about addiction. Since it's us, obviously, I mean video game addiction. I don't, no crazy.
Oh God.
So I was looking into this, and for me, it was a bit of a stretch at first. I mean, how can you get addicted, like truly addicted to something that doesn't even like actually physically cause addiction? You know, like nicotine and harder drugs, obviously. But I was looking at, they were comparing it to like gambling addiction, and that starts making more sense. It's a happy feeling when you win. It produces dopamine and other substances and happy feelings and things that you can get addicted to. So alright, I'll give it that. So I can kind of see where they're coming from. But I don't know. That's why we're gonna talk about it. So which one of you guys want to go first? I'm gonna ask you a question, and you want to answer.
Pick me.
Alrighty.
I'll jump on that grenade.
Pick me. Pick number 3, my lord. Okay.
Alright. So Islander Fig for
Yes.
question number 1.
Yes.
Right
Do you-
behind door number 1.
Oh, I forgot you never even asked the question yet. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Do you believe that people can truly become addicted to games? And at what point would you qualify them as addicted?
Okay. Two-part question, two-part answer. Okay, so let me start with this. Do I believe people can be addicted to gaming? Absolutely. I mean, the definition of addiction is simply a condition of being addicted to a particular substance, thing, or activity. And I truly, and the breakdown, I guess, I mean, this is the big...
This motherfucker hitting up the dictionary.
Well, I mean, it's going to validate my point here.
Webster's defines addiction.
I mean, that's fair though. That's fair.
Hey Siri, define addiction. No, I'm just kidding. It just basically goes in line with I think anybody or you can be addicted to anything. I think anything in this world you can be addicted. Yes. Are there different levels of addiction or addiction? Absolutely. I'm not going to compare this to alcoholism or drug abuse or stuff of that nature. That's
good.
extreme.
Yeah, because it kind of has a negative connotation to it. Yeah.
I mean to anything. I mean, people can be addicted to gaming. Absolutely, they can. It's definitely a mindset. Addiction is definitely a mindset, and if you choose to prioritize gaming over important things, daily things, life things, absolutely, it can have a negative impact on your life. At what point would you qualify someone being addicted? Is exactly that. Is if I see somebody that prioritizes video games or gaming in general over everything,
The responsibilities and
your
everyday
responsibilities.
Yeah. Mhm.
I would even go to the nature of your health.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We have, video gamers are known to be drinking Mountain Dew and Doritos all day, right?
Mhm.
That could have a negative impact on you. You could be sitting addicted to games, sitting on your couch, no exercise, no sunlight. That could actually impact you in more of a physical way too.
Yeah.
So
You're 100% right.
So yeah, people can get addicted, and if they start putting that at the top of their list over everything that they need to be focused on, then I think they're considered addicted. So
Alrighty. Boss Nasty, what do you, same to you.
Yeah, I pretty much couldn't agree more with Christian, especially about the first part of that question.
Yeah.
I do think people can become addicted.
Everything in moderation, right?
In fact, and going on to the second part of the question, because it kind of ties into the first part. At what point do you qualify them as addicted? I think addiction is perspective, like a lot of things in this world, because I think anyone outside looking in would consider us three addicted to video games, even
Right.
though we're most likely
Absolutely.
we're
I
not.
agree.
But
That's-
I
yeah.
agree with that.
anybody outside looking in addicted to video games. I mean, it goes the same like Christian said. TV, it's just all about perspective. It's just a tough one to answer. What point would I consider them addicted? I don't know. I think I would have to know the person literally to really make that call.
Yeah. Yeah, because if that person
Again,
plays video
it's
games all day every
perspective.
day,
Yeah, for sure.
you know,
Yeah,
how do you
I
how do you
agree
know?
with
Yeah.
I mean, example, I don't want to like just meet somebody and they play video games literally all weekend and assume, oh, he's addicted to video games. I mean, that's pretty much all I did last week on my week off. Video games.
So
That's it.
I mean that's a good point. I mean
So we
I
have a
guess I would
sample
have
right here.
yeah exactly. I guess I would have to say it kind of goes back to what PJ said or what Christian said. You know, when you start shirking your day-to-day responsibilities that you have to get done.
Exactly.
You know, okay.
And to add to that, I mean, like we said, I think I truly believe there's different levels of addiction. Gaming addiction versus alcoholism. I mean,
Right.
like PJ said, unless you're with that guy 24/7, yeah, he video games for a whole weekend. You're thinking, oh, addicted. Well, no. Then Monday he goes to work, right?
Yeah, he
We're
goes to
going
work
That's-
and his
that's
house
how
is
I
clean.
think it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
It's different levels. So gaming addiction, you're not going to see like relatively signs as you would
Yeah.
people drinking
Yeah,
and taking drugs. So
And that being said, I do think there's times for me personally that I have been addicted to video games, or like addicted to video games in a short span, like last week, for instance, because I was off. But or like some weekends, I just get lost in games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think about what needs to be done, what could be done productively, and not just playing video games. I mean, even though I think I'll get shit productive.
Right.
But, listen, I got fucking like so much shit on Diablo 3 last week, but that's just not the point. Anyway, but yeah, that's question one for me.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's good answers, guys. I completely agree with all around, really. All right, so question number 2. Say someone is addicted, right? And I mean, should they be forced to get treatment? You know, like, you know, some actual experts say that these people that are, you know, that have this addiction to gaming, that have gaming disorder, that is a legit word coined by the World Health Organization, the WHO. Anyway, those people they coined this term. Should they be forced to get treatment? You know, psychologists, go to therapy, whatever. Pills, even. You know, who knows? Some sort of, you know, I don't know.
I would have to say, I think saying therapy or psychology is, or whatever you want to call it, that's a huge stretch for like addiction, especially like I not saying that it's bad, but like Christian said, there's different levels of addiction. And if your kid's fucking and if you're like, let's say you're 13 and you're a parent worried about this, take your fucking kid's shit away. I mean, simple, done. Be done with it. Take your kid's shit away. Let's just be real here. Ground his ass. Ground his ass. It worked for me.
Hold on, but what?
I mean, corporal punishment. I believe in that. I'm just saying. Like,
What we're talking? What if it's a 35-year-old?
okay. I mean, again, it goes back to what you said. I think it's the level of addiction that he's on. I mean, if he needs to seek therapy, I guess. I don't know, man. That's just, yeah. I don't even know what. And on top of that, I don't even know what other treatment would be. I don't even know what treatment would work for that kind of addiction.
I like that answer. I agree with that. What type of treatment's being suggested for this type of addiction?
I guess
I
you
have
can
no idea.
like a pill, like no medicine, no pills.
Well, that's gonna go to the other addiction. Drugs.
That's a gateway. That's a gateway.
Alcoholism.
That's a gateway drug.
There has been mention of pills similar to like ADHD pills and things like
And
that.
that's what I was thinking too.
Oh,
I just
okay.
don't-
There's been that also, as well as therapy to kind of figure out what underlying issue it is that I don't know. But that leads me to my third question, actually, perfectly. Is it games themselves that's the problem, or is there an underlying issue that's most likely to blame?
Definitely underlying.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not the games itself.
It's not the games.
Yeah,
It's
I agree.
It's just like it's not alcohol that creates alcoholism.
Right.
Yeah,
Technically.
Some people are just
yes, do
more
they
prone
contribute
to it.
the problem? Absolutely, but
Right.
it's addiction's all mental.
And I think everyone also, on top of that, not to interrupt or anything, I think everyone on that has a little bit of an addictive side in them. It's
Absolutely.
a matter of what you choose to get addicted to. And I hate the word addicted because I don't want us to use it when
Vice.
when some addicted could be hobbies.
Use the word vice. Some people have their own vices that they,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Vice
That
is good.
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, go ahead, Christian. Sorry.
I'm gonna build off of what you just said. You're right. I think everyone's got their likes and dislikes, things that they enjoy, and I think it becomes an addiction. Is I think what I said before, and what we all kind of have said before, when it starts taking over your life, where you start instead of spending time with family, whether you're providing for your family or around family, when you start putting things in front of that, or you endanger yourself because of something, that's when it becomes an addiction, and you don't want to do anything about it. That's when it becomes a bigger issue, you know. So it's definitely an underlying issue with being addicted to video games, because it's all mental. It's you choosing to do this, to sit in front of your TV, monitor, whatever, and play the shit out of a game that we all enjoy games. Us three, that's what we're doing right now. We're doing nothing but play games.
Games like
But
WoW
we still
have
go to work
ruined
Monday
people's
through Friday.
lives.
We still have our significant others, you know. We have things that we want to do besides video games. People that are addicted don't want to do anything else but sit there and waste their entire time and life just being in a fixated virtual reality of some sort.
So, and I completely agree. You know, but you know, the World Health Organization has made this term, you know, and then they put it out there, and it scared a lot of, like, you know, I want to say soccer mom type of mom. you know the ones that are just like, oh my God, my baby. But I don't know. I don't want to play light on it, because addiction it's a serious thing, and it can be a big issue. I mean, everything in moderation. Everything. I mean,
absolutely.
You know, hoarders.
You need a balance in everything.
Hoarders. You know, those people are addicted to collecting random bullshit. It's still a problem. It's still, you know, it's not okay. But, you know,
that's a big problem. That's worse than a video game addiction. Have you ever seen someone's house like that?
Yeah, but you know. I know, but think about somebody that
hoard people.
Think about someone that never leaves their chair, plays their video game 24/7, sleeps, whatever, plays more video games.
Yeah.
You know,
their house can't be taken care of, their yard can't be taken care of, their kids can't be taken care of. They have to. So I mean,
they're all just right clicking. I mean.
Well, you know what we need to do on our definitely this video. I want you to put this right here. The old Wii symbol. You know the Wii that it would tell you after like an hour, said, "Why don't you go outside?" Remember that little thing? It prompts you to go. Stop playing. Go outside.
Yeah.
And what will you do? You just play. Okay, sure. But you just press A and move, and it keep playing though.
See, I love that.
What it was. Hey, it was trying to encourage you. Hey, go outside.
You know, WoW did a similar thing with one of their loading bar tips. It says the same thing. It says everything is best in moderation. Yes, even World of Warcraft. So they know people have problems.
I feel like that little tooltip on the loading screen that was added in like years after the game was popular.
Yeah, probably. Once they started realizing, like, yeah, exactly.
All those middle-aged men that were doing nothing but sleeping and eating Warcraft.
They're like, oh my God, we have created monsters.
Like, this means you 40-year-olds.
Well, all the money you're giving us, yeah, sure, we'll put a little loading bar, yeah. Right here. Go outside, whatever. Come back in 10 minutes, though.
Anyway,
But yeah, like I said, I don't want to take it, like, I don't want to make this super, you know, depressing or also super light. I mean, I don't want to play either side. I just wanted to discuss, and I think we've done that, and pretty successfully as well. You both brought up really good.
For sure, addiction is not something to take lightly. You know, I mean, whether it's a small addiction, like we were talking at different levels, at the top or at the bottom, addiction could be very, very serious. So, this
is our disclaimer. All right, guys, I think we did good. Y'all both brought up some really good points, and I appreciate that. Cool. I think we can go ahead and call it.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Yep. All right, everybody.
Till next time.
Y'all have a fantastic week. We'll see you next time. Stay average, everybody.